Good morning to all. I am Prof.Manavalam. Now we are going to see about the theories of organizational behavior. There are different types of organizational theories are there. It is mainly concentrating on explaining about the human behavior in organization. The theories are classical theory, human relations theory, systems theory, contingency theory, neoclassical theory, organizational culture theory, resource dependence theory, institutional theory. First, classical theory. Classical theory, it is mainly focusing on the organizational structure and efficiency. It is one type of rigid as well at the same time it is mostly centralized control theory. Here they mainly concentrated on the high production. So the high production it should be achieved by giving the high wages to the employee. It is believed by the leaders during the olden period of time. So it is mainly concentrating on the high production. Next, human relations theory. It is giving more emphasis on the human relationship and also how they are motivated with each other, and the employee how they are getting satisfaction through their job. Because of their satisfaction level, how it will be enhancing the performance in an organization. It is mainly highlighting on the role factors such as the leadership, communication and group dynamics. How these factors that helps to shaping the organizational behavior. So human relation theory, it is mainly concentrating on the human social relationship, how they are get motivated, how they are satisfied by their attitude towards their job, and how it helps to enhance the performance. Systems theory. System theory, it is explaining or it is viewing the organization. It is not a simple one, it is a complex one. It is composed of interconnected parts. So it is mainly consists of input, process and output. At the same time, the feedback also very essential for further adaptation and equilibrium of the system. Here the input, it consists of human resources, financial resources, physical resources and the information what we are using to operate the function. The process here it includes the transformation. Whatever resources we had in the input, we are transporting into a action. Next, operation, management control, planning and leadership. Move on to the output. It is the end results of the process. It may be a product or service, or profit or loss, employee behavior and productivity. After the output, we have to get the feedback about the product or services or employee behavior or the productivity, how much we are produced. So through the feedback only we can change the situation or adopt the same thing, or we are, in order to maintain the equilibrium, the feedback is very essential. Next, contingency theory. This theory mainly explaining no one single approach is better to manage the organizational function. So according to the situation, we have to change the structure and strategies as well as practices in order to face the circumstances. So here we are using the 4 key principles in contingency theory. The first one is flexibility. Under this, we have to adapt the strategies according to the varying circumstances. Next, contextuality. We have to consider the specific organizational environment where we are working. Next, situational leadership. The leaders, they have to adjust their style based upon the needs of situation created by. Under relevance, we have to apply the most appropriate management practices and policies according to the situation. Next, institutional theory. So it is mainly examining how the institution or any organization influenced by the changing societal norms and values and also the institutional pressure. It may be the pressure which is maybe internal or pressure which is coming from the external sources. So based upon the changing societal norms and values, they have to change according to the changing trends. At the same time, they have to focus on the maintaining their legitimacy and also conformity through the structures, practice and symbolic actions. Next, resource dependence theory. So it is mainly exploring how the organization they are acquiring as well as the managing resources in order to survive in the society as well as thrive to be in the society. At the same time, this is analyzing the relationship between the organization and the external environment. It includes the stakeholders, competitors, suppliers and the regulators. Organizational culture theory. Organizational culture theory is mainly focusing on the shared values of human beings working in the organization, their beliefs, their norms and their practices, how it has the great influence on shaping the organizational behavior as well as the identity of the organization. At the same time, it is also examine how the culture is created, maintained and transmitted within the organization, and what is the impact of the employees' attitude and behaviors on the performance to achieve the objectives of organization. At last, neoclassical theory. Neoclassical theory is explaining about the importance of maintaining the two things. One is external things, second one is internal balance. External balance, it mainly concentrated on the how the economic status of the employee should be maintained. It is concentrating on that. Next one is internal balance. Internal balance means it is mainly concentrated on the employee needs, their values, their satisfaction level, their performance level. So how we have to balance both external and internal environment. So if we are balancing these two things only, we can create the safe and secure environment to the employees. Then they will work with increasing the job satisfaction. They will work with full of satisfaction. They helps to achieve or directed towards the achievement of the goals. So these are all the certain theories of organizational behavior. As a conclusion, organizational theory it is mainly constitute on interdisciplinary panoply of paradigms and viewpoints. Main aim of this to bring the clarity and comprehension to the multifaceted concept of organizational objectives. So it helps to understand the organization behavior and management. That's all about the organizational theory. Thank you all.